morning. Welcome to Walking Through Glass, the podcast with your host, Dr. Dina C. Brown. Friday, what I call my faithful, fearless Friday. And first and foremost, I'd like to say thank you for tuning in. And it has been a fantastic week of coming to you every day. Now, I will say that yesterday's Raw and Live Daily Dose of Dr. Vitamin D, I didn't post because I was in the airport and I was recording it and I kept getting interruptions. And then throughout the day, I thought, okay, I'm going to go back to do it. And then it came to a point in time and I thought, you know what? Let me just give them a double dose of Daily Awesome on Friday. Because I didn't want to post the 5-minute clip that I ended up having yesterday. So I want to say thank you for sticking in and sticking with me. And if you are tuning in every day, I truly do appreciate you. And this Friday, I want to speak to what I call my Fearless Friday and our ability to be faithful to who we are and to what we're called to do when we fear less about what the outcomes are going to be, what the tomorrows are going to bring, and who and what is out there beyond our, visual scope and space. So thank you again, like I said, for joining me on Walking Through Glass, the podcast, which is available on iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Podbean, Google Music Play, and just, if you really love, listening to my voice and you would like to invite some friends, I'm going to tell you, go ahead. Don't be afraid. Invite those people to listen because Monday through Friday, you will get your daily dose of Dr. Vitamin D because everybody needs a little bit more sunshine in their life. And that is true. And today, as I wake up in Seattle, Washington, and it's a little overcast, and it's been, it looks like it's going to rain. I hope it's not, because I have a hike coming up. I want to share with you a little something, okay, on this Friday, when I really say that we truly are who we say we are, who we think we are. And in the last couple of days, I've been testing out a theory. Yes, I am a doctor. I don't just play one on the radio. Is that my theory is that we have the power to shift energies, to shift moods, to really bring people into a new space, especially if that's our calling. So what I've been doing, it's been overcast. So even in Orange County, it's here in Seattle, and it works in both places. That's why I said it's a theory. I've gotten on the elevator, I've walked down the street, or I met someone in the lobby of the hotel, and my first question to them is that, isn't it beautiful outside? Can you see the sun just lighting up the space? And they look at me for a moment like, is this woman completely nuts and off the rocker? And I say, and they go, and said, what? And I see the betwixt and befuddlement on their face. And so that's when I know it is time to go in. So what I've begun to do, and I said, listen, here's what I decided. I decided I'm going to be the sunshine I need to see in this world. So when I ask you, do you see how glorious and how bright it is and how beautiful it is outside? I'm saying, of course it is, because I am in this space. And they look and they smile, and almost instantaneously you feel a shift in their energy, in their essence. And every time, and I literally say every time I've done this, the individual said, thank you. We need more of that. We need more of this. And so my next and my follow-up and my ending question to them is, so what are you going to do about it? And they just smile. And if they're stuck on the elevator, they get off. If we're leaving the lobby, they walk away. But here's what I know that I've done. I've really been faithful in operating my calling. And my calling is to inspire, empower, and transform lives. How I do it may shift, but I know unequivocally that that's what I'm here to do. And so I wake up every day and I ponder and I simmer on how am I going to act purposefully in my calling. Which brings me to my topic today about being fearless. And when I say fearless, I mean fearing less. Okay? To fear less doesn't mean that you don't acknowledge that there is fear out there. Okay, I'll say that again. To fear less does not say that there's no fear out there. What it's saying is that there is fear out there, but guess what? It doesn't get a vote in my life, and it's not going to stop me it's not going to stop me in acting in my calling and how I'm supposed to show up, because I have a gift. I have a gift that the world is waiting for, because when I apply my gift and when I take that step and when I do that thing, whatever that thing is, which I am called to do, it actually connects and activates that other individual's thing that they're supposed to do. You never know who you were supposed to inspire and empower. And for me, transform that day so that they can show up as the best version of themselves. That piece right there is why I do what I do. It's why I step outside of my zone. It's why I make that move. It's why I'm sitting here this morning having a conversation with you. It's because you may have heard it before, but maybe the way that I bring it to you, maybe the way that I break it down to you, is that one thing that's needed for you to unlock that next level version of yourself. Everything that you need to be great and awesome and phenomenal is already embedded inside of you. It's there. It's there, waiting for you to transform it into action, to take it from something that might be stagnant, to take it from something that to most people looking may be implausible. But see, you have the key that makes it plausible. You have the ideology, you have the gift, you have the calling to turn that which is unrecognizable into something that's tangible for those people who are assigned to you. And really to the world who's waiting and watching for you to step into the true sense of your purpose. So today, on this Fearless Friday, I want you to be faithful to your calling. I want you to be faithful to any and everything that you're called to do. Listen as I said, called to do. You were not called to do everything. You are called to do something. I got that from a powerful message from Derek Luke. I wish I was so brilliant just to think it that way. But Derek and Sophia Luke came, and I heard them do an inspirational talk on the New Day Foundation, and we had our conference day. And when they came to do that talk, it was so powerful and it was so dynamic, and there were so many amazing elements to that. But my massive takeaway from that, my one that really got me moving into that next phase, was the fact that he said, it's a lie to believe you can do anything that you want. And at first hearing him, it took me back like, uh-oh. But what it really caused was a paradigm shift, a new way of operating and acting, because I had new information. That's the core of what a paradigm shift is. And I thought, okay, he's going to talk about fear. He's going to talk about, but no, he talked about something more powerful. He talked about the power of intentionality, the power of purpose. And what he said, after he said, you cannot do just anything. And when people say that, and he said when he reads that, and when we tell kids that, we tell people that, he said we're lying to them. And that's why people struggle with finding their purpose. Because they think their purpose is that they can do anything. And I said, oh my goodness, what is this going to be? Okay, we have kids in this room. But then he hit the home run, bases loaded. He said, you were called to do something. Not anything. You are called to do something. And it's that something that is your purpose. That's what you're supposed to be doing. And the road to getting that greater understanding and developing and actualizing it is the journey to that something, which is your one thing. I literally could have fell on the floor. He so succinctly put any and everything that I've been thinking about of how to articulate. When people say, what's my purpose? And when I kept saying I'm called to do this one thing, inspire, empower, and transform lives, how I do it is going to change. And I've been guilty, and I'm saying, oh, you can do anything you want, because I wasn't aware of the languaging and the universality of what that meant. But guess what? Now, I've been enlightened on that front. And it puts so many things in perspective. So that means when I'm inspiring, empowering, and helping people transform their lives and their situations, I now incorporate that understanding. And I definitely give Derek Reed credit for this. As I expound of what that means and what that looks like for me, as I'm operating in my calling, I do have to acknowledge that, again, he was placed there. And this is the conversation I had with him. You were placed here to bring this message. Not just to the children in the room, but to the adults who are here to impact their lives and to speak life into them. So as he spoke life into me, I got an opportunity to do my thing, was to speak back into him and to say, this is what you are called to do. And that you can be as busy as you want to be, but you're called. And the way you message it, and the way that you put it out there, and the way that you bring it to us is your one thing. That's part of your purpose that you have to add value. So, as we understand that it's scary, it's really scary to articulate oftentimes to people who may not quite get it. That's okay. Continue doing your one thing, because you weren't called to do just anything. You were called to do something. And you're going to have to boldly step into that space and act on that space, because the world is waiting for you. Now, they're not going to wait long, because see, you know what? Somebody else might go ahead and move it up. So just because you're called to do doesn't mean that other people don't have a gift that would align with that, to connect with people, to add value to them. So, what do? You become fearless and more faithful to you, loving yourself intentionally, to give yourself the time, the tools, the testing of operating in your gift, in your something. And when you do that, you provide the rest of the world with your gift. And so I challenge you on this Fearless Friday to be bold, to be brilliant, and to be a badass about your something, so that your faithfulness touches all the lives you were called to impact. Because we all have a gift. The question is, are you going to use your fearlessness to share it, to bestow it on all those who need it? So that's what I got for you today on this Fearless Friday, about being faithful. And when you're faithful for you and you get quiet, you'll see your purpose will be as clear as the waters that you will find in the Caribbean Sea. But it takes you to spend the time to get there and on the journey. And if you can't do it alone, then go ahead and reach out, touch somebody else who's, it's their calling to support you. See, we all have a purpose. We all have that something. Because you're not meant to walk this journey alone. That's what Walking Through Glass is all about. Is that Just because I'm not in the same space that you are doesn't mean I haven't been on that road before and that I cannot offer a tip or a tool to support you and to assist you. So, it is your journey, and I ask you to embrace it. But know that you don't have to do it alone. And Walking the Glass, the podcast, is here for you. I'm Dr. Dina, your host, bringing you your daily dose of Dr. Vitamin D, because everybody needs a little bit more sunshine in their life. So go out there and do the thing that is your thing. Happy Friday. Oh, almost forgot. Don't forget to share. And please leave a review, leave a comment. Let's engage in some dialogue and some conversation. And if you're interested in having a conscious conversation with me, which we post every Sunday, our conscious conversations, which are longer versions of really in-depth concepts and ideas, then hit me up, DM me, post it in the message box, email me at drdina at drdinaspeaks.com if you're interested. I look forward to hearing from you. I look forward to sharing with you. I look forward to boldly going into my Friday fearless and faithful. So with that, I'm out. Have a great day. Bye-bye.